Okay, welcome back. So let's now see what exactly is Protractor. We'll see what are the main features of Protractor and why you should be using this, right? So if I go by the definition of Protractor, it's an end-to-end test framework for Angular and Angular JS applications. Now, if you have been working with any Angular application, you must have heard about this term or tool which is called Protractor, right? So if you want to do any automation, most probably you'll be using this tool because most of the web automation frameworks or tools like Selenium doesn't work with Angular JS applications, right? So you need to make a lot of modifications on your Selenium scripts in order to work with AngularJS applications. Because of the nature of the applications, they use some advanced HTML elements, right, which doesn't quite fit into the normal Selenium framework. Okay, so Protractor has got us some advantages over tools like Selenium, which are quite popular with the applications. But when it comes to Angular applications, Protractor is more frequently used than Selenium. Okay, we are going to see why it is so. Now, this is a Node.js program, right? So it's basically built on the Node JavaScript, and you can easily install it using npm or the Node Package Manager, right? So it's basically a Node.js application, you can say. Now, going back to how it was built by Google, the Google developers, and then it was made open source, right? So it is being now managed and supported by the community. Uh, as I said, it's built on top of the WebDriver JavaScript client or API, right? So it's basically a wrapper over the WebDriver API, which was built for JavaScript. Okay, so you will get all the features of the WebDriver API along with some additional features which are provided by the Protractor tool. Okay, so that makes it easy to handle AngularJS applications. So it's quite separately built for this kind of applications. Now, as I was saying, what is the biggest advantage of Protractor? So these are the advantages. It has got some Angular specific locator strategies, right? So apart from the regular locator strategies, which are already provided in WebDriver, like find by ID, find by name, find by CSS, find by XPath, right? So these are the normal XPaths or locator strategies which you use for automating your web applications. But apart from these, Protractor provides you a set of some specific locator strategies which work with AngularJS applications, right? So in order to handle web elements like ng model, or if you come across some other elements which are specifically uh, or typically made for AngularJS applications, then you have got some locator strategies which are provided in this API, right, or in this tool. So then the next biggest advantage is automatic waiting, right? So if you've worked with Selenium, there are different wait methods available in Selenium WebDriver, right? So you have got implicit wait, explicit wait, fluent wait. So there are so many wait methods you can use in Selenium. But with Protractor, you don't need to actually use those methods. Uh, Protractor will automatically wait for your application or your part of the application to load before it executes or before it goes ahead with the script, right? So you don't need to put any additional wait mechanism in your script to handle those synchronization issues within your application, right? So that's one of the biggest advantage of Protractor, because AngularJS applications are built like that, where some part of the applications, they take more time to load than the whole application itself, right? So that is the way it is built, and there are different advantages of that. So if we'll see what is AngularJS, how it is built in a real-time application. So coming to frameworks, Protractor supports a lot of different frameworks. Jasmine is one of the most popular ones, right? Protractor supports mostly the BDD style frameworks, right? So Jasmine is also a BDD style framework where you can write BDD tests along with integration and unit testing, right? So among other frameworks, there is also Cucumber, which is supported by Protractor, but Jasmine is the internal or a default test framework, which is supported by Protractor, right? So if you want to use Protractor as it is, then you can directly write your test scripts using the Jasmine test framework. Okay, it's pretty similar, but if you want to integrate other frameworks, you can do it as well, right? Like Cucumber, or there are many other frameworks. So this is a basic introduction to Protractor, like what it is. It's mostly used for AngularJS applications, and then it is built on top of the WebDriver JavaScript client or API, right? And then it has got specific locator strategies which help it to automate your Node.js um, AngularJS applications, right? So in the next section, we'll be looking at what's the difference between Protractor and Selenium. So we have seen some, but we'll see more in detail in the next section.